Roy's Crazy Fried Rice. He made this when September was visiting. Everybody was begging for the recipe. We put it together. We've made it our own. We love it. Let's go. So originally we made this because we had leftover cooked bacon, but it was so darn good that today we cooked the bacon. I always like oven bacon. You might do yours in the microwave or on the stove. Any way you want to do is fine with me, but I just want to say you get it in the oven. It's great if you have a rack, and it's so delicious, and there's so much less mess. So I like to cut the shrimp, and they're different shrimp. You can use different sizes. You can use what you can find at your store. Definitely let's use raw shrimp. It was deveined last night, which makes it just a little bit faster, but you can also buy peeled and deveined shrimp, and that makes it faster. Now what I'm gonna do is cut it up in these kind of small bite-type pieces because it's fun to have a lot of protein in there. Now, of course, you could do steak, you could do tofu, you could do chicken. I'm gonna do a chicken version of myself. I'm doing this low food map diet right now because post-radiation, my stomach's been funny, and my doctor recommended it, and it's been so great for my digestion. And also, we're putting in this bacon. So I'm making this version for you guys, and you're gonna see this. I'm making a different version for me, so I just wanna say that.
What are you doing?
Oh, what am I doing? Sorry, guys. I'm cutting up the bacon because I want it to be kind of similar sizes to the shrimp. And I'm looking at how glistening and wonderful it is. Sorry, I forgot you guys were watching. Forgot you're here visiting in my kitchen today. Now, I have a Substack that is these 5 ingredients. You have to go see it, and we should link to it. And I don't know if we can do that in stories. Anyways, what we do is I just love having things like this, add a bit of sugar, and we're gonna whip this together, stir it, have it set aside so right when we need it, because in a recipe like this, get everything you need, then we can pour it in the end. Now, I put it all together, and you wanna make sure that the sugar dissolves. Of course, if you can do no sugar on this, but let's face it, a touch of sugar in something does give it a spectacular, it just kind of brings everything together and makes it magic. So this is about prep. It's about having everything in order, having your recipe, reading it again, because once you get going, you don't have a lot of time. It's like we do the shrimp, we set it aside. We do the vegetables, we set it aside. I like to do the aromatics more at the end of the vegetables because I think they're gonna burn if we do all that in the beginning. Then we pull everything aside, we do our rice, and then we make a place for our egg. We do the egg, mix it with the rice, put everything back in, including the bacon, add your sauce, and enjoy. So we got the shrimp. It doesn't take any time the way that we got it cooked. We've got our grapeseed oil, which is a high smoke point. Some people use peanut oil. And we're gonna cook this for about a minute and pull it out. I just did the shrimp and got it out of here. It doesn't have to be all the way cooked because it's gonna sit for a minute, and then we're gonna add it all in the end. So we got the mushrooms in, and I wanna cook these a good minute before we add the rest of the vegetables. I've added the broccoli, and I've added peppers, and then you wanna keep this thing moving. We got this our place, and Kenji sent us this wok, which I might not otherwise have, and I'm enjoying it. So in case you're wondering what we were doing there. Well, just so you know, we're actually filming a reel and stories at the same time. By the way, it isn't easy. So when we're doing a reel, it has to be, I know Lily is timing this, it has to be a quiet, and when we're filming stories, it's loud. So sometimes we're trying to do both at once, which we are today. Anyway, you're gonna love this recipe. We're setting this aside now because we don't want to overcook the vegetables. I'm going to get all of it out. Probably leave a little something in there. This is all set aside and doing its thing. I'm going to get the rice in here and get going, and I'll show you how we do the egg. This is warmed through, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little hole in the center, add the egg, and then we'll add the egg all together. I'll show you what I mean. Do the egg in the middle. So yes, some rice got in there. And now what we're gonna do is mix it all together. Look at this. Oh my gosh, we can't wait to eat. We decided to add a little rice. We're now gonna add the bacon and the green onions, and we put the sauce in. I always reserve a little sauce. Apparently, I'm a girl that likes some sauce. Well, this is so delicious. I mean, just easy as an entree and lovely, but course, I would love some steak on the side because that is me. And then we put it in our bowl. We love chili crisp. I was about to say you can serve this with rice. And then I was like, we already are serving it with rice. And then we like to finish everything with a little chili crisp and then a little bit of green onion. Dig in. I can't wait to hear about it. You make it. You can make it the version your own. You can add so many different proteins. I'm going to make it for myself right now in a low food map way, which is the way I'm having it eaten for my stomach. No onions and garlic and things like that. But I'm going to do it with beef. And there's just so many different ways you can do it.